Tonight on Wareham Viking News at 5, Waterways is officially opening for the summer, and what are the details? 2 store owners in Wareham are fined for violating tobacco regulations. The Wareham Free Library is opening up to the public without appointments. Will they still offer curbside pickup? Find out everything about this and more coming up at 5 o'clock.
Live from the WCTV studios in Wareham, this is Wareham Viking News.
Wareham Viking News at 5 starts right now.
Hello everyone and welcome to Wareham Viking News. Thank you for being with us today on our live news show. I'm your host, Emma R. Carroll, and remember to join us Wednesdays at 5 p.m., Thursdays at 9 a.m., or on YouTube later tonight for a news broadcast. Thank you for devoting your time to us this evening, and with that, let's get right into this week's news. Well, everyone's favorite local water park, Waterways, is reopening for the season on June 19th. And for everyone who ordered tickets during the Black Friday promotion in 2019 that weren't used due to the pandemic, you're still able to use those tickets this year. For people without tickets already, you'll be able to purchase them online at the Waterways website starting June 14th. Although the park will be opening at 50% capacity, it will be able to hold its full capacity starting August 1st, according to owner Patricia Kells. We've already started hiring, and the kids are so excited about us being open again and wanting to come back to work. We're all very excited, Kells said. She also said that masks will be worn throughout the park, except in the water where they are not allowed due to CDC guidelines. Social distancing will be enforced in the park as well as in the water. People can utilize cabanas available, and guests in the same group will be able to remove their masks to eat at their cabana. Kells is confident that the park will be able to enforce social distancing across its 12-acre property, especially at half capacity. Tickets are available for purchase at waterways.com. Kells advises buying your tickets online because although there are tickets in reserve for folks without it, it is first come, first served due to its capacity limits. Some people can also apply for employment at Waterways at the same website. Wareham is no longer considered in the red, according to a revision of the Department of Health list of high-risk communities. Previously, Wareham had been included on that list for the past 2 weeks, but the number of communities considered at highest risk for COVID-19 transmission was recently cut in half. Now there are only 13 communities listed, including Taunton, Chicopee, Lowell, Brockton, Dracut, Rochester, Springfield, New Bedford, Littleton, Nantucket, Lawrence, Edgartown, and Haverhill. The Department of Public Health also announced 1,004 new COVID-19 cases last Thursday, bringing the total amount of people in Massachusetts confirmed to have been infected with the virus to 650,859, according to the most recent report. Last Wednesday, 2,774,629 people in Massachusetts have been vaccinated against COVID-19. And that's not including people who've received their first dosage and will be receiving their second. Speaking of COVID-19 vaccines, South Coast has recently offered vaccines without appointments at their walk-in clinics last week. They offered the Johnson & Johnson and Moderna vaccines last week on April 30th and on May 1st, 2nd, 5th, and 6th. They offered walk-in vaccines in several time periods during the day at locations in Fall River, Dartmouth, and Barmouth. Residents can also use the form at southcoasthealth.org to schedule an appointment in Dartmouth, Fall River, or Wareham's Multi-Service Center. According to the South Coast Health, there will be more walk-in clinics popping up in the future to give more people the opportunity to get vaccinated. You can also go to mass.gov to schedule a vaccine appointment. The Wareham Free Library will now be open to the public without appointments. Library guests must obviously follow public health and safety guidelines such as wearing masks, practicing social distancing, and so on. Patrons will be able to borrow books, register for library cards, look through the library selection, make photocopies, send faxes, use public computers, and pick up held items. Some using public computers must bring their own headphones for usage. There will still also be curbside pickup available for those who do not want to enter the building. The library will be open to the public and for curbside pickup on Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5 p.m. Curbside pickup appointments must be made to pick up items by calling the service desk at 508-295-2343. Utilizing the curbside pickup opportunity should park near the entrance, open their rear door, trunk, or passenger window to pick up the items. For more information, you can visit the library's website at warehamfreelibrary.org or their Facebook page. Well, we need to take a quick commercial break right now, but don't go anywhere. Next up, we have our amazing weather and sports report from our very own weatherman, Alex Burdick, and our step-in sportscaster, Isabella Rose, to get you informed on this week's update. All this and more coming after the break.
Runner there, Michael Bush, the pitch home. Fastball swung on and missed, and the Gatemen win their 8th title and won for the first time since 2012. The Wareham Gatemen are kings of the Cape Cod Baseball League. A strikeout for Zach Hart, and the Gatemen win it.
People in Massachusetts are asking what they can do to help stop the spread of the virus. Our response? Answer the call.
Hello? Thanks for calling. I've been worried.
Thanks. Now I know what to do.
Through what's called contact tracing, the MA COVID team will be reaching out to everyone who's tested positive for coronavirus or who has been exposed. Look out for area codes 833 or 857 and answer the call to keep your community safe. Visit mass.gov/MA Tracing Team.
Hello and welcome back to Wareham Viking News. I'm your host, Emma Arcaro, thanking you for joining us this evening. We have a few lovely reports that we are just itching to get to, so without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, first we have our very own Alex Burdick with this week's weather report. Alex, tell us, how's this week looking?
Thank you, Emma. This past week sure has felt like spring. Let's talk about yesterday first. Yesterday was cloudy and had a high 61 and low 46. There was also humidity of 83%. Today we have a high of 67 and with a low of 44. We also have 7-mile-per-hour winds. And tomorrow looks like it will be mostly sunny with a high of 66 and a low of 46. There will be winds up to 10 miles per hour during the day. Let's look at the rest of the 7-day forecast now. The day after tomorrow, Friday, looks like it will be mostly sunny with a high of 72 and a low of 49. There will be winds of 10 miles per hour during the day and humidity of 43%. Saturday will be mostly sunny with a high of 71 and a low of 50. There will be winds of 9 miles per hour during the day and humidity of 56%. Sunday will be partly cloudy with a high of 68 and a low of 49, with humidity of 49% during the day and 10-mile-per-hour winds. Monday will be mostly sunny with a high of 67 and a low of 50. We will see winds at 10 miles per hour and humidity at 66% during the day. Tuesday we'll have a few showers during the day with a high of 66 and a low of 53. The humidity will be at 49% and winds at 14 miles per hour during the day. Finally, Wednesday will be mostly sunny and there will be a high of 67 and a low of 51, with the humidity at 47% and winds at 12 miles per hour during the day. The week's following looks like it will have temps in the low 60s mixed with partly cloudy days. Traffic will likely be the same with rush hour traffic on Cranberry Highway and going into and from the Capes. Stay safe. And your trivia question for the week is, which electronic duo did the Weeknd collaborate with for his song Starboy? Was it A, Daft Punk, B, Chill Cow, C, electronic duo, or D, the Wareham High School Band?
I think it's the Wareham High School Band.
The correct answer is Daft Punk. I'm Alexander Burge, and this was your Wareham Viking News Weather Report. But wait, there's more. Here are your Wareham High School announcements. Hello, it's me, Alexander Burge, and welcome to our WHS Student Announcement segment. The Delta Tailgating Auction fundraiser is happening next Sunday. It's from 1 to 3:30, and tickets are $5. You can go to www.warehamdelta.com to purchase tickets and find out more information. Delta is also welcoming new members, so if you're interested in joining or finding out more, you can see Miss Cunha. National Honor Society applications are due today, May 14th. Applications may be submitted online or in person to Mrs. Driscoll in room 233. Invitations to eligible students were shared via email. A Zoom link to the information sessions was included in the invitation email along with all important dates and the application form itself. Please reach out to Mrs. Driscoll with any follow-up questions. Again, the National Honor Society applications are due this upcoming Friday, May 14th. The junior class is selling decal stickers as a fundraiser for all of the sports, drama, Tea Club, and JROTC. To purchase a sticker, you can go to your class's Google Classroom for the order link or contact Miss Zach. Congratulations to all the newly elected Tea Club Delta Student Council officers for next year. We know you will continue to do great things for our clubs. The Wareham Public School Committee meeting highlights that happened this 7th of May. The bid for the repairs of the track has been complete, and officials say they are planned and hoping for it to be finished before next school year. IB students will not be taking cumulative IB exams for this year, as assessments throughout the year are being submitted to IB as a result of COVID-19. This allows the child's understanding of the class to be determined in more holistically. This is subject to change for next year. The stairs of WHS are set to be replaced in the near future as a result of NEASC recommendations. The new elementary school will cost 36 cents per $1,000 of assessed value for Wareham taxpayers instead of 82 cents and completed in mid-September. Waterwiz is hiring for this summer. If you're above the age of 14, you can apply by going to www.waterwiz.com and go to their job opportunities page. Limited spots are available for people aged 14 and 15, so apply now. They are also offering reimbursement for new lifeguards who get certified to work at Waterwiz. And for more information on that, you can go to Waterwiz's Facebook. If you have any announcements you'd like to write on our show, you can email them to wctvadmin@wareham.k12.ma.us. And now over to Emma.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Alex. Now we're gonna switch things over and give it to Isabella for a little bit. It's now time for us to take a short break, but we want you here when you come back. We have so much way to share. If you're a Wareham High School student and you're watching a shortened version of our broadcast, that's okay. You can watch the full version of our show at Wareham TV on YouTube. You can also read about news going on in Wareham and our school by going to www.warehamvikingnews.com. And for anyone else watching, we have tons more news tonight right after the break.
Hey, do you have Viking pride?
Of course I have Viking pride.
Viking pride?
You already know I have that.
Of course I do.
Gotta believe.
Go
Wareham! Go Vikings, bro. Viking pride.
Who doesn't have Viking pride? It's all good.
Yes.
Vikings!
Go Vikings!
Stand up.
Nobody better than a Viking.
Viking pride!
The Vikings.
Go Vikings.
Viking pride. Do you have it?
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Wareham Viking News. I'm your host, Emma Arcaro, and I'm going to shift things over to Isabella for this week's sports.
It's okay. Thank you. This is Isabella with your Wareham Viking News Sports Report. The Wareham High School spring sports season has begun. Stay tuned for scores and other updates. The Red Sox dropped Game 1 of a 3-game series against the Oakland Athletics last night. The final score was close at 3-2. The Sox will play again tonight at 7:10. The Boston Celtics have unfortunately lost their past 3 games, including 2 consecutive losses to the Miami Heat. The final score of their latest game was 129-121. The team plays the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight at 8 p.m. The Boston Bruins lost their last game of their regular season last night to the Washington Capitals. The score was 2-1. Their first postseason game is also against the Capitals and will be played on May 15th at 7:15. Now back to you, Emma.
Isabella. So up next we have our national news headline segment, which will inform you on the fresh happenings in our country this week. 2 local gas station owners have been recently fined for several tobacco restriction violations. This occurred at the May 5th Board of Health meeting for the town, where the owner of B2B and 5 Star Gas received fines for tobacco violations. The owner of B2B, which is a gas station located at 3199 Cranberry Highway, was charged $300 for 2 tobacco violations, including displaying tobacco-related items for sale at the counter and selling blunt wraps, something that has not been allowed for sale in the town since 2013. They were told to retrieve their license back in the next 7 days. The owner of 5 Star Gas, located at the intersection of Main Street on Cranberry Highway, was fined $1,000. The Massachusetts state penalty for selling flavored tobacco. The owner claimed that he was explicitly informed by the manufacturer that they were legal in Massachusetts. The chair of the Board of Health, Dr. Amy Wingant, suggested that the health department issue summaries of tobacco-related regulations to those newly licensed to sell tobacco. The results from the May 4th town election are out, selling a large amount of returning candidates from the vote last Tuesday. In the annual town election, Board of Selectmen, School Committee, Sewer Commissioner, Housing Authority, and Deputy Moderator spots were up for re-election. In the race for Deputy Moderator, Housing Authority, Sewer Commissioner, all of the candidates ran unopposed and were re-elected to their respective positions. In the race for Board of Selectmen, 3 vied for 1 open seat: Glenn Lawrence, Alan Slavin, and Tricia Wirtz. In the end, incumbent Alan Slavin was re-elected to the seat despite both Lawrence and Wirtz earning a substantial amount of the total vote. For the school committee race, incumbent April Rossi ran for re-election, and Jeff Sweat, Ron Bessie, and Brennan McKieran also ran for one of the 2 spots available on the school committee. Jeff Sweat and April Rossi were both elected to the school committee and will serve 3-year terms, each. About 7% of registered voters voted at the election, a low turnout for our town. Come on, guys, go out and vote. Hello and welcome to our next session of Wareham Viking News. Welcome to your favorite part, Word of the Week. This week's Word of the Week is nincompoop, as used in Colby Flanagan's and James Fitzgerald's play She's Dead. A nincompoop refers to a person that is silly, foolish, and downright stupid, just like I feel tonight. It was most popular in the 50s and 60s, though it is still a funny word to say. Just use it wisely is all. Newman Properties has recently purchased 2 more onset buildings, adding 10 more apartments to their portfolio. The company previously purchased 7 onset buildings back in October, and according to the market coordinator, Shansa Barakachi-Ehrlich, have been looking to expand their portfolio on the onset and Buzzards Bay area. We felt these properties would fit nicely with their existing portfolio in the onset and Buzzards Bay area, she said. She also expressed the company's enthusiasm about expanding their reach in this area in the future. The properties are located at 46 W Central Avenue and 17 Union Avenue. The company now owns 68 apartments and 12 commercial rentals in Onset. One of the small studio apartments is currently on sale for $1,300 a month, including utilities. Like for many of us, this year has been difficult and we've had to adapt to new changes and regulations. This is also true for a local Wareham resident, Misha Shirkin, a student of the School of Fashion Design in Boston, who had to persevere through the pandemic as he strives to make his fashion dreams a reality. He was awarded with the Dr. Denise Hammond Scholarship worth $1,335, given each semester to a student who shows dedication to learning the craft of fashion design and a willingness to help other designers in the classroom. I was definitely surprised and honored, Sirkin said. I know some of the other applicants and they're amazing designers. Sirkin hopes to align himself with a well-known brand once he graduates this year. He believes that there will be a resurgence in the fashion industry in the coming months, and that the renormalization of society will encourage people to celebrate in many different ways, one of which being fashion and individual expression. Best of luck to you, Misha! Alright, we need to take our last commercial break of the night, but don't go away. Next up, we have exciting information on how you can join the Wareham Viking news team. All of this and more coming up next.
Congratulations, graduates!
Welcome to the brand new Wareham Viking News website where you'll find news, sports, and more. Here's how to navigate our website. You'll begin by loading onto our homepage. At the top, you'll see some pictures, and right below, you can subscribe to our blog to get constant updates when we post articles. You can also search the blog for specific news reports that you're looking for. This will target keywords in each article to help you find the one you're looking for. Down here, you can click any of the articles that you would like to read. We have all our articles down here, and you can also click more posts to see even more. You can contact us down here with tips for news reports, and also organize which news reports we've done by category. So say you want to read our sports reports, you can hit sports and read all the sports reports we have. And that is how to navigate our website.
Natural disasters are a fact of life in the U.S. And between activities and school, chances are you won't be with your kids when they happen. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids can help your children feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Wareham High School students, are you interested in a future in a career in journalism, such as a TV news reporter or a newspaper writer? Are you wanting to learn more about news, video production, video editing, sound, lighting, camera work, and more? Are you always finding yourself wanting to be the one to answer questions? Or do you always like knowing what's going on around town? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you should consider joining the Wareham Viking News team. Whether you're interested in script writing, lighting, sound, newspaper writing, anchoring, video reporting, teleprompting, directing, producing, sports broadcasting, or even meteorology, we have opportunities for you at Wareham Viking News, whether you have no experience or lots of experience. You are just as valuable to our team. We teach all of our members in the inner workings of our group and welcome everyone with open arms. This experience is working with Wareham Viking News has led students to getting internships, scholarships, and jobs in the industry. No matter what your plans are, this experience will be valuable to you. We promise. Any students who are in grade 8 through 12 and attend Wareham High School are allowed to join. You must be in good academic standing to join. If you are interested in joining, reach out to AV Club President Indiana Troop at itroop2023@wareham.k12.ma.us or our advisor, Mr. Fernandez, at wctv.admin@wareham.k12.ma.us. Great job, everyone, but it's time for us to go. To keep up on all current Wareham news throughout the week, visit www.warehamvikingnews.com and like us on Facebook at Wareham Viking News. Make sure to continue to tune in Wednesday evenings for our live news broadcast at 5 p.m., on Thursdays for a rebroadcast at 9 a.m., or on YouTube later tonight here on WCTV for your best source of news, sports, weather, traffic, and more. Thank you for being with us, and until next time, Wareham, goodbye. Stay safe.